Now that you know what products and equipment you need to perform gel soak-off polish services, we will move on to the first step in the process, which is natural nail preparation. This step is very important and should not be skipped. You would have heard the saying, to build a strong house, you need a proper foundation. This is especially true with nail technology. Normally, when one of our students is having problems with lifting of the product, whether it be gel polish or nail enhancements, it's because they've skipped this important step. Now, I know there's quite a bit of controversy amongst gel polish manufacturers regarding the extent of prep needed, and there are those that claim that no preparation at all is necessary. I can only say here that for anything to stick to any surface, that surface must be clean and free of oil and grime. Just about every problem we see with our students with lifting of the gel is due to a contaminated nail plate from lack of preparation. They've just usually simply forgotten to do it. Apart from the nail plate itself, some people have problems with overgrown cuticles, which you can see on the screen now. This also needs to be removed from the nail before application of the polish. This extended cuticle growth is skin and it contains oil. If it is not removed and the gel is applied over it, the oil in that skin will make the gel polish lift within a day or two. So proper preparation of the nail plate and the cuticle is crucial to achieve a professional and long-lasting finish to your gel polish services. So let's get on with the natural nail preparation. As always, the first thing you need to do when working on other people is for yourself and your client to wash their hands and for both to be treated with an antibacterial solution. So the first thing we're going to do is just check the shape of the nails. Now normally they will need to go back a little bit. If the polish has been on for 2 or 3 weeks, the nails will have grown out a bit and normally the client will want them taken back a little bit and just reshaped. So we're just going to take a very light 180 or 240 grit file and just gently run along, reshape the nails and shorten if necessary. Now this is excellent for also preparing the free edge, like the very edge of the free edge, for the gel polish. It helps it to seal a lot better. This client I'm working on is a hairdresser. She's got a little bit of tint under the nails, but finds that the gel polish is a much better alternative for her than full-on nail enhancements with having her hands in chemicals and water all the time, and much easier for her to remove and reapply herself if she wants to. Once you've filed the nails, the next step is just to take your cuticle pusher and push them back. Now these cuticles are in very good condition, there's very little to do. You have seen a photo of the extended cuticles that you will need to treat. There's just a tiny bit here, so all I'm going to do is just push that up and scrape it off with this cuticle pusher. Other than that, all I'm doing is just very, very gently pushing these cuticles back and making sure there's nothing down the sides. Once you've treated the cuticle, the last thing before the application of the gel is just to wipe over the nail plate. I'm just using alcohol wipes, so we've covered that in the products and equipment section, or you can also use your nail prep dehydrator. So just wiping over just to dehydrate the nail, make sure the nail plate is nice and clean, and it will also remove any dust or cuticle that may have just been removed. So all you need to do now is wait for that product to dry out, and you can see already that it's drying and the nail is coming up nice and white. It's really important that you don't start applying your gel polish before your alcohol has dried into the nail, or you're going to have moisture and it's going to cause problems. So we're now ready to move on to the application of the gel. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you personally.